welcome to another awesome video.
Today we've got a couple of pieces of Memphis music history. Last week we were driving around and we saw a sign for an estate sale, and we looked it up and it said there were 100 radios in a barn, so I thought, okay, I'm there. Most of the stuff was older than I usually like to fool with, but I did notice some studio equipment like rack-mounted Dolby processors.
Jukebox.
Yeah, there was a jukebox there. You wanted to get that, didn't you?
Yeah, but it cost like $642.
Yeah, the jukebox was a little bit expensive, and we don't really have a place to put it.
There it is.
But anyway,
$695.
yeah. Anyway, I happened to pick up a couple of old reel-to-reel tapes and a circuit board, which, as it turns out, were all related to Memphis music recording history in some way. First, this red tape is titled Pepper Party, Red Hot, Handle with Care.
Okay, it's not Dr. Pepper. And
No.
also, why did this guy this guy liked to collect stuff, right?
Yeah.
I kind of like to collect Nerf guns.
Yeah. From what I read, Pepper Sound Studios was started by a guy in the basement of WDIA radio in the late 50s and eventually became Pepper Tanner, which was a big name here in Memphis for producing commercials and radio station jingles, until it was bought and shut down in the 1980s. So I figured this tape was a recording of an office party, but I think it's a demo or something. There are two songs on here with a girl singing about unrequited teenage love. Not sure if this has anything to do with the party. I'll play about 30 seconds of that. I've never heard of this song before. Don't know who this is. Not sure if it was ever released.
What was it called?
I don't know. But anyway, if you've heard of this, you can leave a comment.
I saw a boy at school today. I'm not a kid. He really stole my heart away. I'm not a kid. I was going to class and saw him look at me. Then I failed my test in world history. He stole my heart. I'm not a kid. I passed a note to my best girlfriend. I'm not a kid. I told her this boy is living in. I'm not a kid. The teacher was writing something on the board, then I dropped my note and oh Lord.
Now, this next item sounds a lot better than that. It's a master tape from 1975. Mastercraft Recording Corporation was another company here in Memphis that did mastering for discs and tapes. So I think what I have here is a master tape that was used to create a 45 for a group called Queen Bee and the Soul Seekers. Notice here the client is True Soul, address Little Rock, and the engineer's name Lee Anthony. As it turns out, according to Google, he was the guy to open the first black-owned record store in Little Rock, Arkansas. He spent some time with the guys from Stax here in Memphis and then later founded his own label, True Soul Records. They released a compilation in 2011, but this band wasn't on it. We have three songs: Mudhole Rock and Roll, No Good, I guess NG Jam Session, and Touch of Blues. This sounds pretty good, and the leader tape just kept falling apart, but the audio was fine. I'll play a longer section of this at the end of the video, but for now we'll just move on to the final item, which again, just sitting around in this barn full of radios, was this little circuit board. It had a couple of switches for guest mics, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and some LEDs, as well as these white switches, which have bulbs in them, and it looks like there was a cover that wasn't there. But anyway, the name on this circuit board is Auditronics, which was another Memphis company, and they made consoles and mixers for recording studios and radio stations, and as it turns out, both Mastercraft Recording Company and Auditronics were companies created by this guy, Welton Jetton, who by the time this article was published in 1972 had built over 30 studios.
That gold thing in the end looked like it plugged into somewhere.
Yeah, definitely it's a card that you plug it into a mixer.
Where's the rest of it?
I don't know. This was just there, It's amazing and interesting what you can find at a local garage sale. We're going to leave you with Queen Bee and the Soul Seekers, Mudhole Rock and Roll, coming straight off my TIAC 4010 reel-to-reel, and we'll see you next time for another...
We'll see you next time for another awesome video. Sometime I will do my Nerf collection.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
Well, I got a bad brother was not but 7 years old. He liked to spend his time playing in the mud hole. Yeah, my mom said, son, you know you done got too old. He'll be coming home with mud all over your clothes. Don't tell your dad. She said, Richard, come from your son. She said, Richard, built me a shack way back in the woods. You say, Rosie, you're trying to give your boys to me. You say, Rosie, 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 you're trying to give your boys to me. Yeah, that's the way you do when they call you misery. Get down there. But it's my mother's voice and your girl.